What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to start this video with a recap of our free picks from yesterday. So yesterday we ended up 3-4 on our free, or 3 out of 4 on our free picks. So 3-1. We had Ewers over passing yards who cashed. We had Vucevic double who cashed. We had CJ McCollum over 21.5 points. He cashed us out in the first half. Dude was a menace last night. Then we had Cat Towns over 16.5 rebounds and assists, who sold us. I blame that one solely on the blowout, man. They got absolutely demolished by OKC. Didn't come out at all in the fourth quarter, and OKC just wasn't missing any, man. Towns had 6 boards in the first quarter. I thought that play was going to be free, but ended up selling us. So 3-1 yesterday on our free picks, not bad. We ended up 9-2 in our last 3 days on the free picks. So 9 cashes, 2 X's. Can't really complain over that at all. So hopefully we can keep this streak going, guys. If you guys do want to get all of our plays, head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. Link for both of those are down in the description. Both of them do the same thing. They send you to our Discord server. There's a paid section and there is a free section in our Discord. Just pick the one you want to sign up for and just use whichever platform you prefer. Some people like Patreon better. Some people like WAP better. If you guys don't want to pay, you can join our Discord. Absolutely free. Link for the Discord is down in the description as well. Would love to have you guys a part of the community. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and jump into our winner from yesterday's video. So I do this every single video. If we get 250 likes in this video, I pick a random comment down below to win a free month of our VIP. So make sure you guys hit that like button, drop a comment. You got to be subscribed to win. Hit the sub button, and let's go ahead and pick our winner. So winner of this video is going to be for Cody Skinner, who said, man, well, Cody, send me a message on Discord, dude. Hope you had a good day yesterday. And yeah, you got yourself a free month of VIP. So just shoot me a message. But anyways, I will show you some of our winning slips from yesterday. We had Ewers and Vucevic straight from the free picks. 75 bucks to win 190. That cashed. Played that on Parlay Play as well. It was 75 bucks to win for 145 on Parlay Play. And the only reason this payout was worse on Parlay Play is because this was an on sale pick on Sleeper, so you could only play this for $10 unless you were Sleeper VIP. So we're Sleeper VIP. We were able to put 75 bucks on this, and that's why I played it on Parlay Play as well, because they didn't have a limit, man. You could play it up to $250 on Parlay Play, which is another reason I like them. Had McCollum and Porzingis together, 75 for 162 that cashed. We have McCollum's 2.5 3-pointers made with Giannis PRA, 75 for 155 that cashed. And then we had this little teaser for the Ohio State game. We had Ohio State plus 0.5, which is pretty much plus 1. And then we had under 51.5 total, $210 to win 200. And we cashed that out as well. So overall, yesterday was a good day. Hopefully we can have an even better day today. And anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump into these picks. So I've got 5 free plays for you guys today. We got 3 NBA, we got 2 NFL, and hopefully we can have us a good one. So let's jump into pick number 1. We're going to start out with NBA. For pick number 1, we are going to take our man Kessler. So I'm running with Walker Kessler once again. It's a good matchup. Playing against the Suns tonight, so it's Phoenix versus the Jazz. And Kessler is not on Prizepicks, which is kind of unlucky, I guess. Now, you can get this on Parlay Play. I already know that. So first of all, if you guys do want a free month of VIP, you can sign up for any partnered app down below. The ones I recommend are Sleeper, Chalkboard, Parlay Play. I mean, you can choose Underdog or better. Parlay Play and Sleeper and Chalkboard have been the 3 that had the most value in my opinion. Now, Underdog is Underdog. It's one of the best apps out there. It always will be. It's going to be one of the most popular. So if you guys don't have it yet, we highly recommend you sign up for that as well. But if you guys deposit $10 on any of those platforms using our code, you get a free month of VIP and a deposit match. But the one right now I'm looking at is called Parlay Play, and they do have a lot of value. So you can get Kessler at 19.5. I like this play. I'm going to take it at 21.5 on Chalkboard, though. So you can get a 1.6x at 21.5 on Chalkboard. That's where I'm going to play it. You can get it at 22.5 if you want to play that extra point for a 1.86x, which is not that bad value, man. It's a really good payout, but this is one of those games that does have blowout potential. So Phoenix is minus 11.5 favorites tonight to win. They're playing at home, so it could end up being a blowout game, which worries me slightly. But let's go ahead and pull our man Kessler up. So Kessler, over 21.5 points and rebounds. This is what I'm going to take him at. I'm going to run him as the free picks. So he's cashed this 7 of his last 10 games. You see that one game he did hook versus Trailblazers, But on the season so far, man, he's cashed his 60% of games. He's cashed 18 of 30 games this season so far, averaging 22 head-to-head. He's cashed his one of his last 3 versus Phoenix. There's only one game from this season, and that was back in December where he had 22 PR. And you can see, you can look at his minutes, man. So last game he played 33.5 minutes. 2 games before that, 23 and 27. So minutes are way up, mainly due to some injury news here. So Jordan Clarkson's out, John Collins out, Keontae George is out. Lots of players that are out. So the Jazz are looking a little bit rough on the Suns side of things. All they have is Royce O'Neal, who is game time decision. So nothing really going on the Phoenix side of things. But looking at Kessler, we're going to come over here. We're going to go to games without Jordan Clarkson. And you can see 11 of 13 games this season, man. He has cashed this just without Clarkson. So big. It's a big player for our man Kessler in terms of his usage. And you can see he's cashed just 11 of 13 games without Clarkson on the court. So one of those was obviously a hook. And if you took this at 19.5, if you do want to play that lower payout, odds are obviously going to be a lot better, a lot more in your favor. But 21.5 is a pretty dang good payout at 1.6x. You can run it with another goblin or something and still get almost a double up. So I highly recommend you guys at least take it at 21.5, or at most, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, if you want to take it 22.5, go for it. It's a better payout. But I do like 21.5 a little bit better, and that's what I'm going to lock in as our first pick, Walker Kessler. So we're going to pull him up over here on Props Madness. We're going to look at the opponent's shot charts versus Kessler's shot attempts. So we're going to go down here. We're going to find Walker Kessler, and you can see opposing defense. So Phoenix gives up a lot of threes, man, and we know Kessler's a center. We know Kessler, majority of his points are going to be under the goal, and you can see Phoenix's defense under the goal is pretty dang good. They give up 8th in the league in terms of points allowed under the rim, and that's not many. So going to the player, 86% of Kessler's shots are going to be there. The other 12 are still in the paint, but he has 2% corner threes, which he might shoot one. I kind of doubt it. We'll see what happens. But anyways, looking at that, points scored-wise, it's not going to be a good matchup for Kessler, but if you look at Phoenix's stats allowed, which I almost forgot to go over. So points and rebounds, they give up 19th in points, 17th in rebounds to center. That goes all the way up to 28th and 21st. So they give up tons of stats to centers overall, regardless of where they allow the points. Kessler should be able to have a good game here tonight. I like it. You can look at his similar players versus the Suns, and you can see Capella just cashed it. Kessler cashed it his last game before that. Gobert, Gafford, 4 straight centers have cashed this for it. By position, you can see 10 of 15 has cashed this in terms of centers as well. So good matchup in my opinion, regardless of where they allow points. I think Kessler's going to get 22 for us tonight, and I'm going to lock him in as our first pick of the day. So that's pick number 1. Jumping into pick number 2. So we're staying over here on NBA, and we're taking our man Avdija once again. So I'm taking Avdija. This one could be risky, man. Avdija did sell this line his last game. I'm taking him over 24.5 PRA. He's cashed 7 of his last 10. It's only 16 of 37 on the season. If you look at head-to-head, though, versus Miami, so it is Portland versus Miami, he's cashed 3 of his last 4 games versus Miami. Now, the big thing about Avdija right now that's making him cash so much is Jeremy Grant is out. If Jeremy Grant ends up becoming ruled in, don't touch this play. I'm just throwing that out there. Right now, he is out. Hopefully, he doesn't change. They've been changing this as of lately. It'll show a player out, and then at 6 p.m. it shows on in, which is kind of scammy in my opinion. But anyways, they do show Jeremy Grant out. We're going to come over here to games without player, without Grant. So Grant was out all 4 of these games versus Miami, and he cashed 3 or 4 of them with averaging 26 PRA. So I like this play a lot. On the season, he's cashed at 6 of his 8 games without Grant, which is 75% hit rate. He had 2 plays where he went 21. That was versus Detroit and versus Dallas. We do know Miami doesn't give up a lot of stats. 7th in points, 27th in rebounds, and 19th in assists. So yes, matchup in terms of high scoringness and stuff like that's not going to be good, but Avdija should be able to get this for us tonight, and I like it. Come over here to the forward position, 15th, 3rd, and 1st in stats, and then power forward is 15th, 24th, and 14th. So overall to the forward position, points is sitting at right at 15. The other 2 is kind of middle of the pack for rebounds, and not many assists. So overall, not a lot of stats given up by Miami. But I do think Avdija gets 25 for us tonight. I'm going to take a chance for him. I think this will be sweaty. I don't think this is going to be like a first half cash or anything. But I do like this play. And I will be locking him in. So Deni Avdija is going to be our second pick of the day over 24.5 PRA. I'll pull him up over here on OUTLIER as well, or Props Madness as well. We're going to click Avdija, look at opponent's defense. Let's make sure it selected him. Yep. So obviously you can see Miami doesn't give up points pretty much from anywhere other than right in the paint. And you can see where Avdija scores the majority of his. He has 42% under the goal, 35% three-pointers. That's going to be 77% of his shots shot from those 2 points. And overall, the defense there is going to be pretty dang good. If you look at similar players versus the Heat, you can see 6 of 12, so about 50% of them, so coin flip on that. And then if you go to similar players versus the Heat here by position, you can see it's 6 of 15. So anyways, matchup in terms of who they're playing against, probably not the best in terms of points allowed, but if you look at Avdija's history versus Miami, he tends to play pretty well without Grant. So that's mainly where I'm going off of history versus the team and then how he's been playing lately. He's been playing good, man. So I'm not going to sell him short or anything until he sells me a few times, and he's cashed me one of the last 2 times I played him, so I'll give him one more chance tonight, see what happens. Deni Avdija is going to be pick number 2 of the day. 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, if you do take this on Prizepicks, I think it is 25.5, which I'm not touching. You can get him over here on Parlay Play at 24.5 for a 1.67x payout, which is almost regular line, which if you want to take it there. But yes, on Prizepicks, he's probably going to be a little bit higher. So 25.5 on Prizepicks. Personally, not going to touch that line myself. But if you want to take a risk on it, you can. Better payout, obviously. But Deni Avdija is pick number 2. So jumping into our third NBA play, it's going to be the final NBA play. I am taking a discounted prop, and it's going to be for our man Jaylen Green from Houston, playing against Atlanta tonight. So this is going to be one of those games that it's going to be matchup based in my opinion. So looking at this, you can see Atlanta gives up 28th in the league in points allowed. We know Atlanta is pretty fast paced. They give up a lot of stats. And if you go over to the guard position, it's 17th. Shooting guard is 27th. So still, it's going to be in the green in terms of average for the guard position. I think our man Jaylen Green is going to have a good game. He's cashed this in 8 of his last 10. He's cashed it in 6 straight games. He's averaging 23 points over his last 10. On the season, he's averaging over 20 points, and he's cashed it 59% of games. Head-to-head, he's cashed it 1 of his last 2. Now, none of these are from this season. He averaged 21 points his last 2 games versus Atlanta, playing 34 minutes a game. This season, he's averaging 33 minutes a game, so he's still getting big minutes. I expect him to have another good game here tonight. His shot attempts, he's shooting right at 17 2 shots per game on average. If you go to his last 5, man, it goes all the way up to 22. So he has been killing it as of lately, averaging 28 points a game in his last 5. I think the goblin line here at 17.5 is a no-brainer. If you want a free goblin, I think this is going to be one of the ones. Also, coming over here to Props Madness, if you look at the season shot chart for Atlanta, you can see that they're going to give up a lot of points where our man Jaylen Green is going to be scoring. So the opponent's defense give up pretty much last in the league in 3-pointers allowed. Then same thing for under the goal. Looking at Jaylen Green, 75% of his shots are going to be either under the rim or a 3-pointer. So looking at the matchup here, it's absolutely beautiful for our man Jaylen Green. Looking at similar players versus the Hawks, the Props Madness one of the last 3 is cashed, and then by position, 8 of 15 is cashed. So I like the matchup here a lot for Jaylen Green. It's the best matchup in terms of props, in my opinion, and hopefully he doesn't end up shooting like 1 for 20 or something and chalking us. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think he's going to have a good game tonight, and that's going to be our next play of the day. So Jaylen Green, pull him up over here on Parlay Play, and you can actually get him for a 1.47x boosted play right now on Parlay Play. No, I did not know this at 19.5. I think he's scoring 20, so I will definitely be running this prop personally. So I like this play a lot. If we change this to, well, we ain't gonna worry about pulling the charts up for that. But anyways, I decided to take him at 17.5. That's what the free pick's gonna be. But if you guys decide to play it on Parlay Play, it does have a boosted line there for a good payout. So it is 17.5 goblin over here on Prizepicks if you do want to tell that. But Jaylen Green, 19.5 over here on Parlay Play is another really good line in my opinion. So those are our 3 NBA plays. We got Walker Kessler. I'm taking him at 21.5 on CHALKBOARD. You can do what you want with that one. We got Avdija over 24.5 PRA. Then we got Jaylen Green over 17.5 points, which you get on Prizepicks as a goblin. For our next 2 plays, we will be jumping over to NFL, so we don't need Props Madness anymore. We're going to get OUTLIER swapped over to NFL, and I got 2 NFL picks. So the 2 NFL picks for today, the first one is going to be for our man Justin Herbert. So going to take his passing yards over 224.5. So I'm just going to click a random one here. Pass yards, 224.5. He's cashed 5 of his last 10 games. He's cashed 3 in a row. They are playing against Houston again tonight. So Texans have a pretty decent defense. If you look at the Texans passing yards defense, it's 6th in the league, averaging 201 passing yards per game. Justin Herbert's cashed 8 of his last 8 of 17 on the season. So overall, doesn't look super good for our man Justin Herbert, but I think he's going to have a good game tonight, man. So looking at the Chargers, 55% pass rate versus 46% run rate. I think he's going to get at least 225 tonight. Get the let's look at the spread for this game. So looking at the spread for this game, it is a minus 3-point spread for the Chargers, and it's 41.5 point total. So we'll see. I kind of want Houston to win, and hopefully none of you guys are Chargers fans, but kind of want Houston to win, but they've let me down this season. I like Houston as a team, and I thought they were going to have a really good team this year, but they've been struggling, so who knows what's going to happen with this game. But anyways, Justin Herbert, 224.5 passing yards is what I got locked in as pick number 4 of the day. So we'll pull him up over here on Parlay Play. If I can spell. 224.5, you got a 1.7 payout pretty much here, which is good odds here. And if you were to play these 4 together, you got an 8x, so almost a 10x. Some of these plays are a little bit less than a 1.7, and that's with a pretty much a goblin play too. So if you want to tell that, you really could. I don't dislike that slip at all. So pull up Justin Herbert over here on Prizepicks. 231.5 is his original line. 224.5 is going to be a slight goblin over here on Prizepicks, which I don't know why. I guess the payout's going to be a little bit worse there. I take it on Parlay Play before Prizepicks. And then for our last pick of the day, we're taking our man Fairbairn. So we're going to take Fairbairn's over 1.5 field goals made. You guys know I love this prop. It's one of my favorite props for kickers. I play him all the time, him and Brandon Aubrey. And that's going to be our last play of the day. So let's see what the payout is on Parlay Play first. Yeah, so 1.6x, so pretty much a regular line. These are discounted slightly, man, but these are pretty much regular lines. They're not 1.7x. You're not going to get a 3x if you play these 2 together, but you're going to get really close. So don't hate for that. I like these slightly discounted lines a lot. So Fairbairn, we'll take him 1.5 field goals made. He's cashed 8 of his last 10. He has missed it in his last 2, but he's cashed it 76% of games on the season, which is 13 of 17. If you look at the Chargers, they give up 11th in the league in field goals allowed at 1.5 or 1.6 per game. If you look at Fairbairn, he's averaging 2.5 field goal attempts per game. He's hit 84% of them. His longest field goal made on average per game is 40.6, but he has hit 2 59-yarders this season. So pretty much if they can get a little bit over midfield, he's going to be able to hit the field goal. I like this play for our man Fairbairn. He's cashed me out so many times. I can see this game. It's a 41-point total, so it's not a high-scoring game at all. And I could see this being a kicker game as well. So Fairbairn over 1.5 field goals made is pick number 5. So I know I rambled a little bit in this video, guys. Struggled slightly, but those are our 5 picks for today. So let's go do a little recap. Walker Kessler over 21.5 PR is why I'm taking him on chalkboard. You got Deni Avdija over 24.5 PRA. We got Jaylen Green on Prizepicks at 17.5 points. I'm going to be locking in his boosted play because it is boosted on Parlay Play. Code Fantasy Aces for free a month of VIP for signing up for Parlay Play. But yeah, so 19.5, you can get it there for 1.47x, which is good value. We got Justin Herbert over 24.5 pass yards, 1.68x, so good value here as well. And then we got Fairbairn for 1.58x at over 1.5 field goals made. If you were to parlay all these together, you would get a 14x over here on Parlay Play, which 30 bucks would win you set 418. I play $75 slips, so not $250 slips, $75 slips. You could play this for $1,000 if you want to, and I may end up doing that. We'll see what happens, but that is our 5 free. Those are our 5 free plays for today. So anyways, guys, hope you guys have an awesome day. Make sure you guys leave a like and comment this video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't like it, you can leave a dislike, whatever you want. If we do get 250 likes though, I'll pick a random comment to win a free month of our VIP. But anyways, link for our Discord is down in the description. Make sure you guys join, and I'll see y'all in the next video.